Hello! Oh, who let Jay Blair on the spinny chairs? Was no one watching him? Yeah. Let me go get him. Jay Blair! Jay Blair! Right. I sorted him out. It's okay. Hello, everybody. How are you all? Sounds like it's moving furniture. No, I was trying to get Jay Blair off the spinny chair. Okay. Medication consumed. But yes, so we might be starting earlier, but the plan stays the same. We are going to continue this. Perfect. You are on now. I can get some proper sleep. Would you like to be permanently banned? You ungrateful little shit. No? Well then. Right, yes. Sorry, I was just looking at something. So we're going to continue, and I was looking through it, and I believe that these little stories are not actually that long. Like they're actually... I thought they were going to be one of these things that go on forever, where you have to just keep playing matches, but it seems to be quite like short stories. So depending on how short they are, I was thinking we might do the other one as well, because this is Undisputed, and there's another one called Unleashed, where you can play as a female wrestler, and it's a different story. So I thought, yeah, we could potentially do that. We'll see how this goes, but I'm excited. I do like. I won't pretend to know much about all of this stuff, but I enjoy the the matches, and playing it in the games. You know, I enjoy all of that. Are you trying to hide now? Trying to hide now, Jaber? Alright. So last time we left off, we sided with Lita, and she took us to Mexico to wrestle like in Fuego or something. It was like The Fire or something like that. And then we went to a place called NXT, and we decided that we're gonna get another belt. I'm not sure why. I don't know what the character doesn't. It doesn't. I don't particularly feel like I'm making the choices here, but we'll see what goes on anyway.
Well, now we know your plan. It's really exciting. I mean, other than the several hashtags that are now trending on social media.
I thought you said you didn't
Shit.
pay attention to that stuff.
Music. Sorry.
I don't, but I am now. And honestly, it's not good. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great that you're here. But you've ruffled a lot of feathers among fans and the NXT superstars who say you've just waltzed in and jumped the line. Their words.
I mean, I did.
Shawn Michaels seemed happy with it.
It's a huge match for NXT. But Shawn has had to take several calls from The Miz and his Mizzy and Troy about possible legal action. Not to mention this blowing up our plans for NXT Battleground. This is kind of a mess.
I do think it's funny that within the context of, like, you know, in real life, WWE is like a scripted television show. And so the idea that, like, a wrestler is going to another, like, brand and, like, messing all the show up is kind of funny, because in reality it'd be like, well, you're fired. Bye. Like, so it kind of, like, in a weird way blends the sort of, like, the story, but also the real life aspect of, like, wrestling. I feel like pretty cool. It's good for business.
Sounds like part of the job. And since you're new to the social media game, positive or negative, it doesn't really matter. When anything trends, it's good for business.
Oh, strictly true.
Okay, but what do I tell the locker room full of angry wrestlers?
Tell them I have cookies.
You can tell them, when I become NXT champion, I'll be happy to give anyone a title opportunity who feels I skipped the line.
All right, I'll relay the message after I delete these 17 voices.
Wait a minute.
Man, that guy's annoying. Persistent, but annoying.
It's not. You mean that time the Undertaker, the undead graveyard tender from hell, didn't burn his brother alive in a fire, who came back as a demon to haunt him in the ring? Alright. So I don't know if we're... Oh. That was funny. It said, like, the Roman Reigns guy was like, you might have got under the Miz's skin, but it's going to take a lot for me to notice you. And my character was like, I think you just did.
Ready to defend his NXT championship against his toughest challenger yet, the WWE Universal Champion.
Wait a minute, from behind, it's Wesley!
Well, Lee was supposed to be next in line to get a title match at NXT Battleground.
And it looks like he wasn't content to just complain about it on social media.
I think the title match could be off.
I'm fine. It's soap opera with redneck guys. Yeah, I've described it as a soap opera acted by stuntmen, you know? It's like if stuntmen were all hired to do a soap opera. Because it is kind of like a big circus play. It's just that, right, the ring's the stage, it's a play. There's stories, there's narratives, there's action. I think professional wrestling, as in what this is, the kind of like semi-scripted pretend violence, for lack of a better term, started in circuses. It was a circus act. And then, like, it just got so popular within circuses that it ended up branching out on its own as shows. And so there's always had its roots in this kind of, like, over-the-top pageantry that circuses have. So. That's what I hear, Kenshi. What I hear when I see that emote is like a slightly chipmunked raised voice just sort of being like like, you know, if Chibidoki made a blah, 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 blah noise, that's what it would sound like. Highly talented athletes, to be sure, but the storylines are so goofy. But I think they're meant to be. I think, especially in this day and age, like in the past, right, there were people that kind of believed it was real. Someone was telling me about the term kayfabe, which was when wrestlers would keep up kayfabe, they would keep up their on-TV persona outside of the ring. So Macho Man, if he was seen in the street, they'd go, "Hey, Macho Man, how you doing?" And he'd go, "Oh, well, let me tell you something, brother." You know, like, or whatever. Like, they would be like that in real life. If there was a bad guy, there was a person who was a bad guy on TV, he would still act like an a-hole in public. And they'll go, "Man, he's so rude." And it's like, well, he's the bad guy, right? Because in public, it's like, well, if you meet him and he's just like the sweetest dude in the world, it's gonna like kind of mess your perception of the show. It's gonna be hard to take it seriously if he's just like this nice dude. And so I think what has made it seem more goofy now is that a lot of there's no such thing as this kayfabe anymore. There are some wrestlers that will stick to it because that's what they like to do, but there are other wrestlers that are playing a specific character, but then on Twitter they're just normal people sharing their life. You know, like there was a guy who on screen was married to this woman, but then the woman just shared like wedding photos with her actual husband on her Instagram. And it was like, "Hey, you ruined the mystique." And it's like, you know. So I think now, when it's seen as like goofy, and it is a lot of the time, right? Like, I think it's a sort of unspoken wink wink nudge nudge of like, look, we both know this isn't real, but we're just having fun, kind of thing. You know, like, you know, this guy doesn't actually hate this guy, and he didn't actually run him over, or he didn't actually set him on fire. That would be a crime. We'd be witnessing crimes. You know? And so, like, they have heroes and heels. Their story arcs go back and forth between them. Dwayne Johnson started out as a heel. Well, I saw, actually, in this game, there's a thing called Showcase Mode, and one of them was kind of like The Rock's origins. And he started out as a good guy called Rocky Maivia. And he was this guy that his whole, like, gimmick was just that he always smiled. No matter what was happening, he would just always be smiling and always be full of energy. And people, like the fans, found him really obnoxious and just kind of started booing him. And he said that there came a point where he was like, "Man, these people keep booing me. Maybe this isn't for me. Like, I'm not doing a good job. They're just booing me when I'm trying to be a good guy and they don't like me." And another wrestler said, like, "Look, either cheering you or booing you, both is good. The worst reaction you can get as a wrestler is no reaction at all. Booing is still a reaction. Booing means you have their attention." And so he kind of took that and started rolling with this thing where, like, he joined a group called the Nation of Domination. It was, I believe it was all like black wrestlers, and the idea behind the group was that it was a kind of like a the Black Panthers, but as like a wrestling group, like the real life Black Panthers, but as a wrestling group. And so when he joined that, he kind of like said that, like, "Oh, well, I'm joining this group because all of you had never given me the respect that I'm owed, and you would always boo me, and I'd put on a show for you, and you'd always boo me," and they'd be booing him, and he would be like, "I don't care what you think, blah blah blah," and that elevated him to being the biggest guy in the business possibly ever, right? One of the biggest, like, definitely Mount Rushmore, right? Like, he's probably one on Mount Rushmore. Sure.
3 hours later.
Shut up.
Moving along, I'm all out of time cards.
Shut up. We're talking. So like it definitely is like hey Ken, it's definitely again just this kind of like vibe of like, we know it's not real, we know it's silly, but we're here to have fun kind of thing now. I'm sure kids maybe believe it's real to an extent because that's just children imaginations, but when you get older you're like, it's fine. I mean, I see people having discussions online where they're like, instead of saying, I really want this wrestler to win, they're saying, I really hope this guy puts him over. Meaning, I hope that they wrote it in such a way. Like, they know it's not real, and only things that are real are fun. But anyway, Kenshi's getting impatient. So it's... you jump into a pool, do you do a cannibal? That's a good point.
Any luck getting that Justice for Grayson hashtag trending?
You should be more concerned with whatever stupidity Shawn Michaels is engaged in on social media. I mean, by the time he logs off and stops granting wishes, you could be in a battle royal next week.
Talk about foreshadowing.
One-on-one,
Hey, Shin.
battle royal, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, I'm going to get my title match against you.
Indoor pool, Cannon.
Fair enough. And just so you know, it wasn't a coincidence running into you here today. I wanted to talk to you about this whole special referee
Chicken
thing.
curry. Yum yum.
What about it?
Honestly, I don't care who wins the bloody match between you and Wesley. But if you're really trying to one-up Roman Reigns, you
Wesley.
can help each other out.
As in like Wesley? Wesley?
What are you getting at?
Is that what it is?
Johnny Gargano has been my personal nuisance for years now. So if you go give Gargano a thumping, then maybe I'm not so impartial in your match against Wesley, if you get my drift. What do you say?
No. No.
I don't want your help because I don't need it.
Subnizzle.
If
Ankle
you get
breaker.
my
Woo.
drift.
Yes, you did. I saw you do the dono and Jilly Street. Dude, I'm so happy for you. Like, I remember, like, we were talking about it before, like, the stream started, right? And so in the back of my mind, I was, like, thinking to myself, like, oh, he posted he's fighting Gortash. And I'm like, maybe he's at this point now. Or maybe he's this close now. And then you did that, and I was like, let's go. Because there was a part of me that was like, please don't die. Please don't die.
Yeah, I get it.
Well done.
Clearly with this idiotic
If anyone
decision,
missed it, Cannon
you
Master
drifted way off course from winning the match and getting the
beat
title shot
Baldur's
against
Gate
me.
3
In the
in
meantime, I'll be working
honor
on my
mode.
fast counts.
The hardest difficulty in the game.
Crooked ref or not, I'm winning this match.
Which means you get the
So
golden
think of it as
dice.
your chance to get an up close and
That-
personal look at the guy who's going to take.
Now that you
your
beat it on the
title.
hardest difficulty, you're going to play way less. So it's like, okay, cool. I got this reward now that I'm going to be playing the game less. But anyway, golden dice. It's easier when you don't fight the Elden Brain. I thought we... okay, so you did the Gale thing, right? Because I read online that if someone said they joined the Elden Brain and they didn't get the achievement. So, like, it didn't count as beating the game. Submitting to the Elden Brain technically counts as losing, apparently. Alright. Why am I wearing this fucking t-shirt? What is this? Ow. Ow. It only counts if you do it during Act 3, so if you do it during Act 2, it doesn't give you the win. Oh, I don't know for sure. Like,
This is a must-see kid.
I don't know for sure what act they did. So,
Galloping into history, defying all odds. It's the Dark Horse.
imagine if it counted if you died to like Blacketh.
WWE Universal Champion's ambition.
Wrestling with special guest referee as participant in the special guest referee. Be prepared for biased referee. It is also possible, even likely, that the referee has an alliance or rivalry and will not officiate the match in a fair manner. If the referee is biased in your favour, they might perform a fast count when you pin your opponent, or a slow count if you're being pinned. They might not disqualify you for performing illegal actions such as hitting your opponent with an object. Take advantage of the bias. Okay. Ow.
The rope stopped the pin.
Oh, I'm getting beat up.
Great officiating as the ref noticed he was on the ropes.
Yeet.
What a wrist clutch suplex.
Yeah, all right.
Uh-oh, look out. Exploder bang into the corner.
How's the volume, by the way?
He has been here before, and he knows what he needs to do.
Takes their breath
Ow.
out. Effective
Oh,
counter.
I volume good.
Strengthening
Sweet.
opposition.
I updated some moves.
Oh, that hurt.
I didn't like do the full move set, but I did change some stuff to make it a bit more different and that.
Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch.
He'll take things into the ring. The sound of this crowd is deafening, and he's asking for more.
West gets the better there.
He's
Ow.
got it covered. A kick out. This one's not over yet.
I'm afraid he's gonna fast count
You
me.
can tell the ref has set his feelings aside with a count like that.
Round and round into the...
Although so far it does say he's been very fair.
A running dragon rana.
You gotta-
Agility like that is
you gotta
what can
stop.
set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
You gotta stop.
Well executed attack.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, yes.
What a suplex.
Into the pin attempt. And
What
he
is
easily
this?
Kicks out of the count. Not yet.
He's
Wherewithal on the counter.
being a little bish.
Oh, he's looking to completely render
3,
this
2,
leg.
1, F you. What's that?
Leg snap. Very effective.
Good timing with that reversal.
Uh-oh. Shutting that down with the back elbow.
Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch. Great reaction from Wes. And Wes's counter. Setting them up.
There's the Canadian Destroyer.
Oh, I'm gonna lose. Oh no.
Come on, the rope is like a mile away. Just call it fair.
Oh, by the way, I figured out why I'm getting beat up so much.
To the back of the neck sends their opponent to the middle of the ring. Whoa, handstand
So-
to parry kick.
Now West needs to end this.
Able to stop the pin count here.
A little while ago, I did an achievement which was beating a guy on the hardest difficulty, and I never changed it back. So the whole time,
This is what
shut up.
endurance becomes.
The whole time, it's been on legendary difficulty.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, yes.
What a suplex. That's gotta be it.
Kicks out after one.
The referee respecting his job and being impartial with his count.
A licensed official's count has to keep a steady pace, and that's what he did.
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
My bad.
stiff punch.
Here's an alarm.
Round and round into the satellite DDT. Hoisted all the way up.
I'm really trying not to like cough.
Looking for a high risk, high reward situation. Look at the high.
Nobody home. Ooh. Ooh. Devastating knee to the neck.
Dude, I'm injuring him quite quickly. Considering how much more he's been beating me up versus
Double underhook applied.
like
Butterfly suplex. And a kick out right away.
Not a whole
You serious,
lot
ref?
behind that kick out.
Pointed the elbow, nailed it.
body is weak.
German suplex.
It is not strong
Defiant
like
kick
the
out.
machine.
And that was an honest count. No one can argue that.
Our designated official being as fair and square as one can be with that count. The close of this match is just ahead. Yeah, now look at... From out of nowhere. KO!
Wes went down in a heap.
God damn it. Fine. No!
And the cover for the win! What reflexes?
Oh, I reversed it.
Major, major win!
That was a slow count.
Career tonight. Here is your winner, the Dragon Lord.
That was a slow count.
Undisputed WWE Universal Champion with another.
Right. Some of them you look at them and you're like, huh? Hold up a minute. What's going on here? Hashtag justice for Grayson. Oh, this guy again.
I guess they're letting anyone backstage these days.
Man, my guy's kind of a
pass
dick.
allows me access to any brand shows.
Like, am I a good guy?
Wow, good for you. Here to watch me win the NXT Championship?
No, I'm here to deliver an important message. Miz and his team of high-paid lawyers are putting the finishing touches on a legal motion to strip you of the WWE Universal Championship. Unless you drop this NXT thing and return to SmackDown immediately.
If I decide to come back to SmackDown, it'll be you and your annoying boss's lucky day, as I'll be carrying 2 championships.
I doubt that. And no matter what happens tonight, you're going to end up right where you started. Under Miz's thumb.
Yeah, like if I win, then Miz gets two belts on his show, right? Like,
You mean like you? I don't think so.
it's a good thing for him. Look at the kitty! There's a picture of a kitty. Everyone in this story is a dick. Even the game knows to give you a cat. Yeah. Woo!
Is scheduled for
Right, so this is for the belt.
from New York.
Why am I still from New York? I changed it.
Desire and champion versus champion. This is as big as it gets.
By beating Grayson Waller tonight, the man who is considered the dark horse of WWE can accomplish something that Roman Reigns never achieved.
Grayson Waller doesn't care about any of that. Someone's coming to his house
Beat him
to
up.
take his title, and he's not going down without a huge fight. Wow. Inverted suplex. Double axe handle.
I'm just not gonna stop. No, where's he going?
And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside. He's one step ahead there.
You got any cornstarch?
Trapping the arms. Oh, what blows!
Good grief, man. This is vicious.
The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there.
Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles.
Oh, did we just see it?
Want to make it taste fun? You only need a little bit, like a really just a little bit, like just like do like a little quarter-ish of a teaspoon at a time. Give it time to cook and mix it, right? Like because people chuck it in and then like, where, you know, why isn't it taste any different, or why isn't it thickening? You got to give it a little bit of time. And then, but you can always just, if it's like, now it's tasting a bit blander, just adjusting, you know, keep adjusting.
Two fly out.
And Waller unable to put his money where his mouth is there.
He planned for this and could still rally.
He's testing fate here, in danger of a countout. He climbs back into the ring just in time.
That was getting close. Oh, what a suplex.
Whoop.
What a wrist clutch suplex.
Oh no!
I knew that was coming. From behind. Back suplex. Covered by the champ.
But they really don't like him, do they?
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
And he finds an answer for Waller. Bang! Oh, strong impact. Oh, just turn that around. Oh, he's heading up top.
High risk.
Ow!
This can't be good. They just missed wildly.
Took the high risk, but unfortunately, no reward.
Damn it.
This. Boom. Nice. The challenger eating up some damage.
Yeah, and after that offense, I think Waller's confidence only grew. Elbow thrown, saying not today.
What is it, death? No.
Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German.
A trio of wicked German suplexes.
And he goes into the ring. The referee counted, urging them to get in the ring.
If it's count out, I lose, right? Like, well, I win, but he won't lose his belt.
Waller setting his...
Oh, taking it right to him. No waiting. Dodged right on cue.
Rolling thunder, face first.
Ow.
He's able to sidestep there.
Maybe I'll make him tap.
Suplex.
I feel like that's the best way to beat a champion, right? Is make them give up.
Great display of strength with the suplex.
Counter by Grayson.
DDT.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught. Carefully measured knee drop.
Ow. What do you do? Ow.
He's heading back to the ring.
Is that necessary? Guess what?
The fans are okay, he is not going to let him make a mockery of things.
I'm going to throw him into that thing he just exposed.
Uh-oh. What a takedown. Fujiwara armbar. Fujiwara armbar applied. Pulverizing the...
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
Oh, and he's able to find enough grip to fight out of the hole.
What the hell was that?
Here. He got whipped into that corner.
Back elbow blows that one up.
He turns it around. Lands the elbow.
Yeah.
Grayson is in big jeopardy here. Nowhere. The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm has shifted.
Oh, come on.
The title still
I have never landed a finisher in this game that I only had to land once. You know?
like a sack of bricks.
And he gets set back into the ring.
He's getting a huge boost right now from all those chants and cheers.
Producing a trampling.
Oh, man.
Grayson now undertaking a barrage.
But Grayson can't let this flourish derail him.
Oh, come on.
Gives them separation.
Clearly waiting for that.
What the hell? He just tripped over.
And Grayson gets that turn back on him.
Uh-oh. Counters that with an arm drag.
Oh, nothing fancy with that boot.
Ow.
The challenger not looking good right now.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now. Clothesline.
Drops the knee.
Oh.
Great counter.
God damn it.
Seated on their opponent, trapping their arms. Good.
Is he just slamming me in the back of the head? That's not safe.
Stomping
For the win to retain the championship.
He wasted no time kicking out there.
Shrugging off the pin like it's nothing.
Jamal.
This match is already gone for so...
Oh, with authority. Big boot.
That looked weird.
Spinebuster.
99.
Basement drop kick.
Oh my god, dude, what's the point in that like kick up thing when they're still faster than you?
Oh, what blows to the back of the neck.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped.
Goodness
Plot.
gracious.
And Waller shaking off the effects
That's
of
a
this
bad
matchup
plot.
to mount some offense.
I don't like it.
If you're Waller, you've got to be looking to deliver the knockout soon.
Makes him pay with a counter.
From out of nowhere.
He's the new champ.
2 count.
Yeah.
A new era begins.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT champion, the Dragon
Yay.
Lord Brits.
He's done it. The
Where's the emote,
undisputed
Kenshi?
WWE Universal Champion has accomplished a feat that Roman Reigns never could by winning the NXT.
Yeah, innit? Is that the narrative then? I won a belt that he didn't. Does that make me better? Have beat him. Not that one, the RKO one. I thought me doing the RKO would be a good good time.
Hey, good match out there.
Don't you good match me. You've done nothing but belittle me since you've got here, thinking you're some kind of big shot. And our net management has enabled you every step
Did it
of
work
the
out
way.
all right?
I'm sick of it.
I remember you being the special
The source?
referee in my match against Wes Lee, but you still couldn't stop me from winning and taking your title. Seems like you've been given more than a fair opportunity.
Well, speaking of fair, I've already gone to Shawn Michaels and petitioned for a rematch. And due to the millions of people who joined the Justice for Grayson movement over the past few weeks, he agreed to give me one next week on NXT.
Not quite sure I buy the reasoning behind all that, but either way, I'm happy to face you again.
This time, we're going to see if you can really hang with me, because it's going to be an Iron Man match.
Gibbs on Captain America.
Fine with me. More chances to beat you, mate.
The fuck's Iron Man match? Alright. It's so quiet with that. Like, just, you hear, like, the background noises, and there's, like, no music. You're just like, got me naan? Well as me chutney? Nice.
The following contest is an Iron Man match.
So we really are just having, like, an immediate rematch. I'm imagining this is gonna be like a I get screwed out of it kind of thing. Oh, there he goes.
Hanging over it. Here we go with this Iron Man rematch for the NXT Championship.
There's a few games that like I could do, but nothing's set in stone. What did you have in mind?
It's a bit of a distraction for the defending champion. He can't afford to take his eye off the ball in a match like this.
Alright, Jay Blair, have a good one, mate. Wear a helmet with that scooter.
Retaliation from Grayson.
Spinebuster. Nighty night. Dodges. Big elbow. Oh, God.
I've got my dad's plate now, it's your turn.
Oh, what a strike to the
Finishing some old games. Well, here's the thing about finishing
sequence of
games.
reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape
Is
ahead of time. Pulling him in for the breaker. Right to the
they were either stopped because I wasn't enjoying them,
He's going to want to mitigate damage as much as
chat
possible
wasn't
moving
enjoying
forward.
them,
Iron
or
Man
both.
matches are all about staying power. Ooh, sharp elbow.
So it's like, what is honest? Like, this is a genuine question, right? Genuine question. What is the necessity to have to go back and finish games,
Unsure what they're thinking.
other than just to say
Shot to the throat.
they were
The
finished?
shoulders down. And he kicks out.
Just using the cover to drain out some energy.
And then announce it. Oh, did he?
Gets out of there in a hurry.
He's channeling the crowd's energy.
Well, old games, just old games that I've played on stream and not finished.
Sharp elbows to the body, looking to fight his way out.
Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out. Reversal.
Like, it's not like a rebuttal to be like, here's why, but like just genuine question. Like, what is the motivation?
Counter after counter.
And that's going to jam Grayson's offense.
That's a unique suplex.
And just go, yeah, like the ones that I want to, you know, like I finished some today, this year. I've done 2, right? Pretty good.
Spiked on the crown.
Can he do it here? He's
Ah.
The official sees it and waves off the pen.
Grayson is in big jeopardy here.
Yeah, but like unfinished games, I mean.
The title's going nowhere. Kiss your dreams. Good night. This puts the pressure back on the champion. Can the champion respond with their back against the wall?
That was the home run shot that got robbed at the fence.
Boom.
Dude, why would I just kneel there and like let that happen?
Stop in the leg. Oh, disabling the leg with that. Really just laying it in.
Plot.
Oh, stop.
All right, Usman. You added God of War. Yeah, I'll get there. I'll get there. I'm just, it's not easy to switch out consoles currently, because of how my setup is.
That's a unique suplex. Wrist clutch suplex. Perfect. No matter how much time is left on the clock, the first fall in an Iron Man match can prove to be the most crucial one. For a fisherman buster. Cover!
Kick out after one from the
So it's sort of a thing of like, I could get the PlayStation out to finish God of War, but then for everything else, including my free time, it's like, okay, now I need to get the switch the Xbox back out, and I have to pull my table forward. I have to like shuffle things around on the desk because my desk is full. There's barely enough room for me to put a plate of food down. Like my plate like balances halfway off the table. So it is just a matter of like space and how easy it is, or not how not easy it is.
He wants even more out of his opponent.
A streaker game. I have played it a couple times on stream.
Trap the arm. The neck breaker. Crafty way to get out of harm there. Oh, this could do it.
shoulder up before the count started.
He didn't even let the ref start the count. Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch.
Come on.
Out on the apron. Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad. Back suplex. Spine crushing.
Setting foot in the ring now.
Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Okay, already, we get it. Stop looking for adulation for the crowd and get back into the fight.
Double underhook applied. Butterfly suplex. There's two.
Yeah. Damn it. All right. This is my other finisher, just because I love how brutal it looks.
Driving down the forearm into their jaw. The champ has this one in hand now. Makes the cover. The champion gets a fall.
A full playthrough of Candy Crush. Is it even possible to like beat Candy Crush? Does it have an ending?
Grayson Waller rolling thunder stunner.
The champ's eyes look glazed over.
Oh my God.
You gotta be kidding me. Everyone here is in shock.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result.
That's a unique suplex. Wrist clutch suplex. Perfect. Two.
And that's a fall for the champion.
Wait, so yeah, wait. If you just keep damaging him after he's weak enough to be pinned, surely you just keep getting pins,
Half and half suplex.
right?
This could be it.
The ref takes his time.
And the champion scores a fall.
Like, hold on.
Hits him with the counter.
Wait, what's that? That's cheating.
Great way to break your opponent's arm. And one of these superstars is in a dominant position, but there's still time for that to vanish.
Climbing up to the top now.
He's looking completely lost as he finds his footing.
Ka-ka!
Good Lord, take
in flight.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Into the arm drag. Quick reversal. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move. Into the cover.
Retains. No. Challenger kicks out.
All right, fair enough.
How in the world did he kick out?
Suplex.
Grab his dick and twist it. Oh, is that a blow up? Do you
Tossed
think?
into the corner.
There's gotta be, right?
Anticipated that one. Wow, somersault on Brittier.
Is it enough? The cover. The champ kicks out with a
Refusing to
I ain't even gonna give you a one.
inch of ground as this match continues.
trap the arm. To the neck breaker. Does he get him here?
I hope so. I'll have to check.
Late in the match, and the challenger gets a fall. Saw that one coming. Took
Oh,
advantage.
oops.
Waller wasting no. Neither superstar giving an inch here. Ooh. And Grayson gets that turn back on.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Ooh. Oh, right in there. What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what.
When does this mode end? Hey, yo, Kenshi.
Somehow the challenger gets a fall.
There is a story to it. I think I'm about halfway through.
Turning the tables there.
I was like,
There he goes, right into the corner.
based on the achievements I was reading, choosing to side between Lita or Dominic, which I did last stream, is like a sort of halfway point.
Knocked it out. Slips out of the way there. What reflexes?
That's something that can...
Nowhere. I think the champ's got it.
Rope break. Rope break. But you got a 3 count like 5 times. It's because this is Iron Man. I see the rules were like Iron Man. Oh, on it. Rack up more falls than your of any kind to win the Iron Man match. So basically, you can. It's just like a point system.
Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Is Kenshi watching the same game?
Quarter of a lot of time left as this Iron Man battle wages on.
And it would be
I hope
a true
so.
miracle for anyone to come back from this deficit. The pace in your offense has to pick up if you want to catch up.
Oh, rolls right into the super kick. Once more, setting it up.
Driving a forearm into the jaw. Good night.
Shoulders down.
The challenger scores a late fall.
See my name at the bottom? It says like 6. And it says 0.
Turned it into a rocking hit.
So at this point, yeah, I'm just waiting for the timer to go down. I doubt he can pin me 6 times, but you never know, right? I don't know if the AI has a sense of urgency built into it.
Ooh, jarring right hand.
Somersault on Prettier.
I mean, well, yeah.
Grayson Waller setting up his opponent, headed to the outside. Stunner.
What was the point in that?
Change hands.
Cover.
Oh!
2. He sneaks a fall there.
Wait, does jumping out of the ring and then rolling back into it, does that provide him with, like,
Elbow drop.
more power. Like, it looks cool, I guess.
No way! Suicide dive! Absolutely throwing all caution to the wind.
Spinning in the face of danger. Oof.
And the knee.
Waller really thinks he's something, huh?
I mean, he could just beat me up, right? Like, we're outside the ring.
Stop to the arm.
Just look at Grayson gain the momentum in this one.
Waller is determined right now.
Less than a tenth of this match left to go. It's been
Dude,
nothing but
yeah, they don't have a sense of urgency. He's just sitting there, like, taunting me.
And the score differential, I think we know where this one is headed.
Backbreaker. Ouch.
And even more punishment directed right at Grayson.
No doubt about it. It is do or die for Waller at this point.
Oh, so close.
Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out.
That's something that can further crumble Grayson.